So hello, I'm back. So today we're gonna do some review of the game. So today we're gonna review it and what's my perspective to it. So first off, the gameplay. The gameplay is more like similar to Honkai Impact, which is still a MiHoYo game. But the difference is, instead of the team play and carrying your character so much, you will depend also your elemental and weaknesses of your character. Like fire is weak against water and water weak against ice. So you must be careful with the element if you're encountering it, and also it's kinda smooth, and they have already 60 FPS to it, and hopefully they can polish the game more and optimize for low-end gamers also, so that the low-end players can expect a lot of things that they can have. But there's an exceptional for that, and yes, there's a limitation. But hopefully they can optimize the game as much they could. So next is the world. The world of Genshin Impact or CBT is really wide. As I mentioned, as what you can see, you can go for it as long your stamina can reach for that. Take it for example like this one.
Dodge this.
So we might get Zyra. So we're gonna get gold escape. Escape route. Yes, just like that. If you lost your stamina, you will be unable to climb, to swim, or to run. So overall, there's no mana, there's no cost of it. So all partakes on your stamina. As long there is stamina, you can do those stuff. But there's no more stamina, there's nothing that you can't do that anymore. You need to take a break for a while and do it again. Next is the story and the lore. So first up, there's a lot of quests in this game, because this is indeed an action RPG game, not an MMORPG. So first thing, the Archon quest. The Archon quest is really interesting because it's talk about the town and what's the origin of this. Why is this happening in this town? And also you can get the main aspect why this character exists and why they are here. That's the main quest in other games. Next is the story quest. The story quest is mainly focused to each specific characters. Each character has his own story, how they live in the world of Tibet, and how things they do in the daily basis. Your main character is a traveler, so you need to get some information so that you will know about Tibet and its people, because you have a mission to save your brother, and that's your main goal. So before doing that, you need to gather some information with Piamon as your guide and discover the world and look for this unknown god. So it's really take a while to do some quests, and there's are also a recommendation what adventure rank or AR you need to partake with those quests. The next quest is the world quest. The world quest is just appear randomly in your specific level. If you came across with this one, it will just pop out in your left side as a quest. It will say world quest and specific name. You just need to go there and finish it. It they didn't polish it so much. There is some random pop-ups, and there's it's I mean it's empty when you go there. No quest, just talk to an NPC and empty. It happens time to time in the current beta, but I do understand about that because it's still a beta. The last one is the surprise quest. I call it surprise quest because while you are walking unlocking waypoints, this blue icon quest suddenly pops up in your screen. You can go over there and complete it without taking too much time. I really appreciate that. Having a sudden quest is really get the feel that you are really a traveler, because the meaning of traveler is going around the world, like discovering all the stuff, and it really give the meaning of it as a traveler. So big points for that for Genshin. I think that's all for the story and lore. Next is the game mechanics. The game mechanics is, for me, it's kinda unique because you must base an element, and also there's no mana cost, so you must base your stamina. That's the new thing about the game. You must base all your stuff in your stamina. No mana, no regeneration potion of your stamina specifically. You just need to walk around, take a break for a few seconds, and your stamina will regain and you can fight back again. Without that, you cannot dodge, fly, or even run, or burst attack as your biggest thing you need to do in fighting. You want to burst your attack in order to give acceptable damage to your enemy or boss. I'm still figuring out a lot of stuff, but there's no more time during this recording. It's already few hours until the beta ends, so yeah, that is my observation. There is still some polishes because sometimes the skill activation will delay, like literally it will sometimes affects the enemy but give no damage. Even my ping is stable, network is stable, it doesn't give the good amount of damage that I need. But overall, I give it out of 8 out of 10. Genshin is on the right track. So they just need to polish it up, optimize the skill activation, and everything is totally great. Absolutely. The fifth one, or lastly, the visual and the graphics. The visual is really outstanding mouse. It gives the people's attraction because as a play free player game, and this game is free to play by the way, it gives attention to the free to play players that want to play a game that is so attractive and awesome in this year like 2020 because this time this type of game for me I expect this one is expect Genshin is not a free to play, but it is indeed a free to play game, and the head of this one have a letter and I read it. It's really a free to play game. It's basically more on the gacha based system. So even though you don't spend a lot or you really want to play the game without spending, you need to grind a lot more just to get those characters unlocked. Maybe that's their strategic way in getting some funds. Not all games like this visual and the graphics is so high. Most of the game like this is nearly need to pay before you play, or you can have the first episode of the quest and the rest of it you can buy it so that you can continue the story about it. Actually, this game is really free 100%, and you just need to buy for the gacha and other stuff that you really want to have. If not, you need to grind a lot and gather all the money you need in the game, money currency, you can get the gacha and the character. Just like in Honkai Impact 3rd. The graphics is really astounding and give the people more feel what is really a high-end game looks like. And I forgot to mention the co-op. The co-op specifically is a multiplayer that you can call up your friend. It's a 4-player game. You can call 3 of your friends, so you have 4. So you can call 3 of your friends, including you. You are total 4 players. You can choose one each character of it. So if you have only one friend, you and your friend, you can have 2 players. 2 characters, I mean, can handle switch over and over. But if you're 3, you have the 2 characters and that 2 friend of yours only have 1 character. That's the way of the co-op. I think there's gonna be a changes for that because most of the players didn't like it much, but for me it's still stand out good. I understand what its co-op means, like you cannot access the quest, but you can help your friend leveling up, going in dungeon, harder dungeon, hunting elite bosses, and other stuff you need to do. So I suggest that putting some co-op mission or co-op related mission or quest will be much more enjoyable of the co-op because multiplayer is intended to have fun with your friends, not just going domain over and over, same dungeon, same area. Putting some dynamic quests about the multiplayer will give more awesome experience in the co-op. So I suggest putting those co-op missions so that players will be more interested playing in multiplayer without getting bored. Because this current beta I mean is really kind of bored sometimes, and especially it's redundant going back just to get some level in it. So special mention to Rayhan, my friend in the Discord. We go co-op together this time and I'm thanking for him making a live for it so that I can also review it and he can also experience what is co-op is like in Genshin Impact. So better check it out, give a like to his channel also, and subscribe in the description below. Overall, Genshin Impact is a right track to listen to the players, and also I put the link of their forum down below because that's their main basis of the players' response. They listen to the players indeed to make the game improve more and outstand more. I think that's it for the game. Hopefully you like it, guys, and don't forget the part 8 will be releasing soon. And most of all, thank you for staying, and the channel is really improving. Thank you for that. Hopefully you share my video, give a like and subscribe, and hopefully we can do more adventure before the summer ends. And also about COVID-19, you better wash your hand always and stay safe. Don't stay outdoors. You can stay outdoors, but not that long. Always wear mask. Always take care of yourself, including this time around. So hopefully you guys okay and having a safe day. You can do a lot more in your house. Promise you can have a lot of things to do. Just be creative, and you will enjoy it every day. As for now, that's all for now. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.